problem solving. He's attempting a project called Understanding Leadership Styles in the Pathway Dynamic Leadership. The title, The Unknown Savior, A Night on the Train. Toastmaster Kumaravel, An Unknown Savior, A Night on the Train. A Night on the Train, The Unknown Savior.
Hope I'm visible and audible, right? Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Good morning, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I was traveling to Coimbatore with my family by train. We were in an air-conditioned compartment, and I had taken the side upper berth located somewhere in the middle. Around 10 p.m., the train had departed, and we had all settled in for the night. I think it must have been around 3:30 a.m. when I noticed a sense of strong smoke filling in the compartment. Moments later, a fire alarm began beeping softly, followed by a pre-recorded announcement. I quickly climbed down from my berth and woke my family. At the same time, others in the train were getting down from theirs. So I expected everyone to move out of the compartment, but strangely no one did. People were frozen, and I asked the person in front of me to move forward, and he replied, "The person in front of me is not moving, and how can I move?" So as I looked around, I saw children and older people as well. Something clicked on my mind. I raised my voice and said, "Please keep moving, don't block the way." I repeated twice. People started moving. Some even moved to the next compartment. As I walked out of the closed area, I saw a train attendant talking to the ticket inspector. I heard the discussion. The inspector asked, "What was the problem? Did you catch up the person who smoked?" And the train attendant replied, "Nobody smoked. It was a rat that bit into the electrical circuit." After hearing that, I was not quite convinced. Can you show where it happened? I asked him. He looked irritated and replied, "Why don't you believe me?" I said assertively, "It is not about the belief. It is about lives of everyone in the compartment." Reluctantly, he opened the circuit box and showed me a dead rat inside the box. A stream of smoke was coming out from that circuit box. Then I realized the root cause was this. Then after a little, he removed that rat, tossed it away, and muttered almost to himself, "Everything is fine. You can go back to the bus." To my surprise, nobody moved. They were standing right there. Then again, I raised my voice and told, "The problem has been resolved. You can go back to the bus." And started one by one. People started moving back inside and got settled down. What surprised me was many of them looked educated, well-to-do, even socially aware. But yet, at that moment, nobody noticed who was giving an instruction. But all they were looking for a solid, confident, and firm directive to take actions. The moment they got the direction, they went and moved inside the compartment. That night stayed with me, not because it was terrifying, but because it taught me something more about leadership. Leadership is all about leadership is not always about titles or authority. It is of responsibility. It is about stepping up when nobody does. It is about speaking out when everyone else stays silent. It is about staying calm, alert, and decisive when others are confused. So when you encounter similar situation in your life next time where things are unclear and people are hesitant, ask this one question: can I take the next step? Why? Because sometimes taking that one step not just lead the way, it can protect someone, pulls them out of danger, or saves a life. Do you all agree with me? Thank you. Over to you.
Speaker, and I would call upon the Toastmaster Sonal to evaluate the Toastmaster Kumaravel. Toastmaster Sonal, the stage is yours.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't able to unmute. Yes. So, Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmaster, and Toastmaster Kumaravel in particular. Toastmaster Kumaravel, firstly, thank you for taking us along that same journey and spelling out your leadership style. Now, the things that I liked in your speech were the first one is I like the confidence. You came across as a very confident, sure-footed presenter. I think it is very well done. The second thing that I like is how you met all the objectives of your speech and you took us through that same journey to give us the objectives. I think it was a very innovative, a very creative way of spelling out your various leadership styles and talking about leadership styles. And the other thing that I liked is about how you use your speech and you also had a moral message for us. Any speech needs to have a message. The soul of a speech lies in its message. You also had you had a moral speech. You showed us how you were direct and how you were assertive, and you gave us a civic. You gave us some moral. That despite being educated and from a well-to-do background, other people were quiet, but you took the initiative. I think it was very, very well done. Now, to take us your seat a notch higher, I have a few recommendations for you. The first one is, I think you could express yourself more fully. For example, when you said, the fire alarm started beeping, show us that tension in your face. I asked him to show. He said it was a rat stuck in the electric socket. So there was scope for humor there. Right? So express yourself fully. I think you're holding back. When you express yourself more fully, what happens is your speech appears more authentic. This is the suggestion I have to you. And the other suggestion that I have to you is I've observed that you use only your right hand. Your left hand is just hanging. So you may want to use both. It's called as a crutch hold. It's called as a crutch hold. You tend to use one hand. The other is just hanging. So that's something that I would suggest you to do. See, this is what happens. When you internalize your speech, you gesture naturally. So please internalize your speech and express yourself fully. Your gestures will automatically follow you. So otherwise, I think a great presentation. You've met all the objectives of your speech, and I wish you all the very best for your forthcoming speeches. Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sonal, for a feedback.